Alright, here we go. Hello, everybody. I am Jason. This is The Godfather, and you are watching The Sweet Spot, live coming to you from the Lime and Grill Room. And I can tell you right now, I'm going to get distracted looking out these windows over here.
Yes.
But that happens every week, so that's fine. So anyway, just to start off, a little bit of housekeeping. Congratulations to Wayne Hapgood. Wayne is the winner of a 1 hour free hour in the simulator. Thanks for sharing last week's show from the Apple Cannons. That was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Yours truly got bullseye there on the last shot. You're welcome. So Wayne, thanks for sharing and congratulations. I think I still have your info from the last time you won.
Yes.
Multiple winner here, and so we'll get you all that. Yeah, here we are. We got another week. We got some exciting stuff coming up. Right over here, we got the Toys for Tots drive coming up this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Veterans Day weekend. It's $25 to play 18 holes with a cart if you bring a toy for our toy drive. I think they want the toy valued at $25 or more. So come on down and get a discounted round of golf and do some good. You know, Toys for Tots is always a good charity. And it's that time of year, you know, it's Christmas is in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Now that Halloween is gone.
So I haven't decorated my house yet, but that's coming very soon. Very soon.
What's with people decorating their houses for Halloween like it's Christmas? It's like Halloween's taken over. It's like a baby Christmas now.
Like Halloween decorations in their yard?
Like lights all over your house, but not the day of, but like 2 weeks in advance of Halloween, it was orange lights and green lights.
Getting the spirit, you know?
Yeah.
You Scrooge?
Well,
I guess the Halloween Scrooge?
I guess, yeah,
Jeez.
it's a lot. It's just a lot of
Do you
decor.
decorate your house for Christmas?
Not the outside, not really. No.
Wow.
My wife does it. I don't type on any of that. She's much more artistic than I am.
But does she put lights? Do you have when somebody drives by the Dippolina house? Do they see Christmas lights?
She made this gigantic wreath.
Yeah.
It's not really called a wreath. It runs up and around the door and down the door. And It's got like very fancy bulbs on it. So she made that. They made that from scratch for her mother. And we have some lights. We put some lights around like one of the light posts, and that's about it. We don't have electricity out there. It's tough, electricity out there.
You need like a big Santa on the roof or something.
No,
you know?
no blow up things that plug into walls. We have a blow up turkey for Thanksgiving. That's enough. I hope it doesn't work anymore.
Wow. I'm starting to feel worse for your kids.
I
always felt like your kids had a pretty good existence until now.
These holidays are all about stuff. They shouldn't be about stuff. They should be about spending time together. If you're from Christmas, if you're really celebrating Christmas, you should be celebrating the birth of Christ.
Totally disagree. Decorate that stuff up, man. Get that thing.
My wife is good at it. She's good at it. She gets some obnoxious Christmas vacation, like big bulbs out.
Do you do a tree?
We do a tree. We cut it down every year. We go into the woods and cut it down. Pay $50. Yep. Oh yeah. Strap it. Used to strap it to the Civic. Now I strap it to the Rogue, and we always take a picture of our kids for the past 4 Christmases. Nick is 4.5. Yeah, 4. We put the kids on the roof, and my wife takes a picture. And I'm ready below. You can't see me, but I'm ready to catch the kids just in case they fall.
They start running.
Yeah. So that's like the holiday picture for us.
I like that.
Do you take your kids to get Christmas pictures with Santa?
So we try.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie does not do well with Santa. She doesn't do well in new situations. So
I saw her at that baseball game with Choo Choo.
Yeah, she did not enjoy that, not a little bit. So we came to Santa's brunch last year here at Lyman at the Homestead, which is an awesome experience. I recommend that. The food was amazing. Santa, she for 3 weeks. I'm going to see Santa. I'm going to ask him for everything I want. Man, that Santa walked into that room and she clammed up. She grabbed my leg. She wasn't going anywhere. So you can't even, it's not even like I could get to the point where you put her in Santa's lap and she's screaming, they get the screaming kid.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even she wouldn't let go of me enough to stay there. She just, not having it.
Well, we got to do, this is a new year. I know a great photographer.
Yes.
Not my wife. I know a great
Oh, okay.
photographer, Lisa Miller Photography.
Oh, okay.
She does an amazing display with Santa and everything. And one year my kids were crying. One year my kids weren't. The other three, I think we're 3 out of 4 with no crying. Last year the little guy was crying, but I think he'll be all right this year.
Yeah.
This is a new year for him. So, but that Santa brunch, I missed it here.
Yeah, it's good.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's sold out.
Yeah, they do sell out pretty quick.
I was a little bit slow to the punch.
It's nice to know people.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know anybody last year.
Right.
I mean, how long have you been here? 20
Few
years?
years,
Yeah.
few.
We've been here a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody, so I didn't get in.
What can I say?
It's all right.
I brought my parents. They came out.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Had a nice little day of it.
Our little VIP list going.
Of course. Yep.
Remember the last time we were in this room for our show?
It was Women's Golf Day.
It was
wasn't
women's golf day. It was
Or it
April
was-
16th.
No, it was the open house.
Open house.
Yes.
And you couldn't hear a
You couldn't
darn
hear
thing.
anything. Everybody was, and nobody knew we were on the show, so everybody kept talking to us like nothing was going on.
Yeah.
They thought we were just a bunch of idiots.
How much is 201 again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do remember that. Yeah.
It was very
The
loud.
weather was probably about the same, kind of crummy.
Crummy.
Although it was supposed to rain all day again today, it hasn't rained a drop.
No, it's been a nice day. We got about 10 rounds in at Apple.
10
Today,
rounds,
beautiful
we
day.
did.
Well, the forecast wasn't so hot.
A few more than that.
Well,
We're busy tomorrow.
oh, sure.
We got-
It's supposed to be nice. Tomorrow's the best day of the week, bless me.
Yeah. We got some, the Jones course is busy from like 9 to 11. Not a spot open.
Yeah, well, now you get that tight window. Everybody's got to play in that window, or they're not going to get their golf in. It's the after frost, before sunset window.
Yes, there's a tight
So,
window.
we should actually, have you ever thought about raising rates from like 9:30 to noon, and then just almost giving the thing away after
Listen,
the break at 12
Listen,
noon?
I think a lot about raising rates.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite topics. How can I charge more?
How do we?
But I got a cool one coming up. I got a neat idea coming up.
Yes,
Pay the temperature.
pay the temperature.
Okay, so this weekend the high. Now we're not doing it this week. This weekend's Toys for Tots weekend. It's $25 if you bring a toy. Next weekend, maybe next weekend, we kind of got to wait till conditions are right. You know, but
We had this here before.
yeah, but 39 degrees, 40 degrees. They're calling for us a high in the forecast,
That's
and
not
that's
bad.
what we charge. $39 to come play golf on Saturday or Sunday, either course. So, as much as I like to raise prices, I like to throw out those discounts, those specials too.
Yeah.
I think the other PGA pros kind of cringe when they see, oh, here's Jason throwing out another discount.
What's your boss doing? People say it to me all the time. I'm like, well,
Filling the tee
he
sheet.
hit his head a week back, and
Yeah.
he's filling the tee sheet, definitely. Well, yeah, you gotta, it's the time of the year, but I was thinking about we should just do, can't you just do like a 9 o'clock shotgun, 9:30
Yeah,
shotgun?
gosh.
140 people out here in the prime of the day, because at 4:30 the party's over anyway.
I've tried that
Or first
so
and 10.
many times. First and 10's the best. The closest I've come to making that work is doing a 2T start. I've tried that so many times,
Gun at 9?
and it just doesn't fit. Because if you're a consumer looking online to book your tee time, you see all these 9 o'clock tee times, and you're thinking, something's screwed up here. I ain't booking. I ain't touching that. I don't know what's going on. So that's a hard sell. And when you say shotgun, they think tournament. Some of them think tournament, and they're like, oh, that's good. Most people think tournament. I won't play the tournament.
Well, I would only
So-
do it after like a weekend like this one, or even
Yeah.
this past Sunday where
Right.
you had low sun.
But in theory, it seems to work. It's just I haven't been able to execute. Maybe that's a flaw in my
But
performance.
maybe it's a little something to work on in
Yeah,
marketing.
I think so.
Of late November rounds of golf.
We got a lot to work on there.
Sure, but if it gets 55, 60 degrees, the place is
It's
gonna
gonna be busy. Yeah.
light up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Especially in December, January, February.
Speaking of trees, this past Friday, getting the kids out the door, getting ready to go to work, and my wife goes, and I'm like, what? And she goes, you're not going anywhere. I'm like, why? Why can't I go anywhere? And sure enough, a tree that had fallen in our driveway missed my car by, 15 or 20 feet, completely blocking the driveway. And I don't own a chainsaw. I actually have never run a chainsaw. So I'm like, uh-oh. My wife said, what are we going to do? I'm like, well, we're going to call your dad. That's what we're going to do. So we called up Denny D. He was sound asleep. And finally, he says, yeah, I'll be over in a little while. So he comes over and...
Does he have a chainsaw?
He does.
Oh, good.
And I didn't remember if he had a big chainsaw, a little chainsaw. I'm thinking he's gonna come something with like a blade this big. And just he brings the little guy, which is what I need to buy myself. So,
which is probably good because I would imagine you could hurt yourself slightly less with one of those than the big boy, which you know you could probably
I was
lose a finger or two. You know.
I mean, I've cut myself wide open with a steak knife and washing steak knives in the kitchen. So he brings this chainsaw over. And he fires it up and he starts cutting through it. And the tree at the base of it's about this thick. It's pretty thick. And the chain gets stuck. He goes, all right, John, do you have, I forget what it's even called. It looks like an axe head.
Like a
piece of metal. No, it's a big piece of metal.
Like a wedge?
Wedge, it's a wedge.
Yeah.
It's called a wedge,
Right.
yes. It's
Good
a
story.
golf term.
Yep.
So it's a wedge. So he goes, John, get me a wedge. I go, what's a wedge? Clearly. And he goes, a wedge is something you hit into the wood, so keep splitting the wood so it'll release the chain. I go, I'll go look for something. Meanwhile, I know we don't have any. I don't have an axe. I don't have a hatchet. I certainly don't have a wedge. So I start rummaging through my neighbor's shed, who just he just left. He was having a tough day. He had to leave and go to the vet. So I rummage through his shed. I come back with an axe. So we take the back of an axe and we're beating the back of an axe, not with a sledgehammer or a mallet, but a regular hammer, because that's all I got.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
do you have like a normal sized hammer, or you got like a little?
I guess it was normal size.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like one of those cute little things.
Oh,
you see in like your dorm or something.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, 15 minutes later, my neighbor comes over. He's a well-rounded man. He plays golf, but he also knows how to like work tools. And not like me, I'm a one-trick pony. And he comes over and he brings over 2 wedges and he brings over 2 axes and he's like Paul Bunyan. And he comes over and they basically just say, get out of the way, Jay. We'll take care of this. And then they're starting to cut. They're cutting the tree up nice, and they're like, hey, you just start carrying the wood over. So I'm doing whatever it takes to get this darn tree out. So I cut the tree up, we drag it, we make piles of lumber, and then the story continues. This past Sunday, I have all this lumber. It's all pine. Nobody really wants it. Put it on Facebook. Nobody wants it. My wife goes, just bring it to the street. I'm like, oh, good. I get to carry this whole tree in chunks to the street with my 4.5-year-old. So we bring it to the street. Sure enough, somebody pulls over. He goes, what are you doing with that wood? I'm like, hopefully it's going home with you.
I'm selling it.
It's going back to your red hill. And then he goes, I'll take it for firewood. And I'm like, all right. So my son's helping put the wood in the truck, everything. So it was great.
Working. That's good.
Yeah, Mr. Gary came by and picked up the wood. So Mr. Gary, thank you, Mr. Gary, saved me a lot of work. And leaves are done, wood is done. Big weekend.
That's good.
But now after that tree fell in my yard, I'm gonna go cut another one down in a month and pay $50 and then plop it right in the middle of my living room. Right?
There you go.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's exactly
Tell
what
me
you
how
do.
dumb that is.
And decorating. It's spectacular.
We spent $50 to cut a perfectly good living tree out of the woods to put it in our house for a month.
Well, you can get them for that price or a little less already cut. You know that, right? Like
No, but the whole idea of bringing a living tree into your house with spiders and
yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine not doing it because I've been doing it my whole life.
I buy them already cut though. That's the difference.
You got it like DJs or something, right?
Yeah.
Stew
Right
Leonard's.
across the street.
Stew Leonard's.
Stew Leonard's. That's my store. Get our pumpkins from there. We get our mums from there. We get our Christmas trees from there.
You don't get your pumpkins from Lime Orchards, huh?
Well, it's kind of not really fresh on my mind.
Yes.
And then when I come home, when you get home, you get the kids all loaded up. So Stu Leonard's you can see from my front door.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool. So
And then Lime and Orchards, you gotta get in the car and drive for an hour.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
That is, and remember to bring it home.
yeah,
It's kind of like the donuts. I don't remember when I'm getting donuts.
yeah,
Not from Dunkin'.
that's exactly right. No, you can't, not now, you can't get donuts from Dunkin'.
Okay.
My weekend was a little different, a little more domesticated of a weekend.
Yeah.
My wife was out of town, so Mr. Mom and it again. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My oldest daughter shows up at the babysitter's house on Monday morning, and the babysitter just says to her, Ellie, what happened to your hair? You look like a mess. I said, Miss Darlene, you listen. I said, she's here, she's got clothes on,
Yeah.
she's eating, she's great,
Yeah.
she's laughing, oh my goodness.
It's tough enough being a dad. We have to worry about running a comb through someone's hair
Yeah,
100 times.
trying to, you know,
Brush.
I can do a braid, I can do a pony,
Wow.
I can do these things. Pigtails are hard to get the part right, but I'm working on it.
Practice makes perfect.
Yep.
The winter's coming. Maybe
By the time Maddie's hair is old, you know, long enough to work with, I should be in pretty good shape. I should be ready to go.
My son didn't have hair till he was at least 1.5, my younger one.
Maddie came out full head of hair. Boom, right there.
Must have been a lot of heartburn for your wife. Was that what they say?
I don't know.
That is her problem.
I think that's why she's left me home for the last 3 weekends.
That's right.
Payback.
Did you vote on your way to work today?
You know, I did not vote on my way to work today. I was opening the shop, so I was out the house by 5:30 this morning. So I did not.
Right.
Hopefully I get there by the time I get home.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to vote on my way home tonight. In Bristol, we have a 23-year-old young man running for mayor.
Good for him.
Yes, Dante.
What were you doing at 23?
Running from something else.
Yeah.
Not from mayor.
Yeah.
Maybe from like cops or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Part of the problem. But yeah, he's running for mayor. Bright young man. I actually did a little research on him because he said he graduated from the same high school as my wife, and my wife's best friend goes to Bristol Central, and she said, that he was an outstanding student and a very bright young guy. And she goes, I have no doubts that he'll be an excellent candidate for mayor. We'll see if he wins.
There you go.
She doesn't live in Bristol. She can't vote either way, but he's a pretty good candidate is what I hear. With 23, imagine that being running for
23 years
public office at 23.
Public office is one thing that I would never do.
My first real job was 24.
Yeah.
Yours was?
I got the head pro job here at 24.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Good year.
Good year.
Dan Hannibal on our staff.
Wow. How old is Dan?
He's 31.
Okay.
But he's entered. I'm sure he's gonna love me talking about this.
Oh, gosh.
He's entered the online dating game.
Oh.
And he was going on. One of the questions is, you get to pick out.
Sorry, Dan.
Yeah. One of the things that what age is appropriate for you to date. Like you could go from as young as you want to as old as you want.
Right.
And he goes, what number would you pick? And I actually told him 24. You got to start at 24. And I said, not me now, but at 31.
I was going to say, whoa.
At 31. I go, start at 24. He goes, why 24? I go, because by then you're going to have someone who is probably on the same mental wavelength with you when it comes to profession.
Right.
You can't go to 21. You're still in college.
No.
Especially with 31, that's 10 years. That's getting a little aggressive.
That's not okay.
No.
That's not okay.
It was okay for my mom and dad, but not
A little
his.
different.
Yeah, yes.
Different.
And he said, I asked him how old, he didn't tell me how old he would go.
I'm actually fairly uncomfortable with the conversation that we're having at the moment.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I hope Dan's okay with that.
Dan would be fun.
Yeah. Should we give out some digits for Dan?
Well, Dan's a handsome young guy.
He
actually, but he's found someone he
Okay.
rather enjoys spending company with.
There you go. Good for him.
Yes. So we'll see how that goes. We'll give you an update next week when I get the update. But I've been very successful. But he's a successful young man.
He is.
Teaching a ton. Great with everybody.
Very nice. Very nice kid.
Tall, handsome. God, what's not to like about him? It's not in the show.
He
He didn't win the showdown.
No.
Neither do Wade.
No, he did not win the showdown. He did not qualify for the playoff either, actually. So.
No, although that's another great feather in our cap.
So, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the fact that maybe we witnessed the end of Tom Brady. I don't know if you saw the game Sunday night, but Lamar Jackson is clearly leaps and bounds ahead of Tom Brady in the quarterback game at the moment, and I just wasn't sure. I wanted to check in. First of all, are you doing okay after the loss? It's not something you're used to, but I think probably going to be something you might become used to. I don't know, and I'm just I'm just wondering how you're doing after the loss. And kind of blowout loss, by the way. Kind of gifted a couple of touchdowns at the end of the first half, and then, kind of got straightened away after that.
Well, we're just focusing on next week.
Yeah. What is that? The Jets? The
We got-
Dolphins?
We're gonna just focus on the Eagles.
Yeah. Oh, the Eagles. Ooh, Eagles.
The Eagles.
They're a very bad team. So
We're gonna focus. Carson Wentz is a tremendous quarterback, and we're gonna focus on them. We're not focused on anything that happened last week.
and that's fine.
Week
You
before.
can say that all you
Before.
want, but I mean they might start to stack up now a little bit. I don't know if you're worried about that.
We're just worried about the Eagles. We're just worried
You
about
should
the
be
Eagles.
worried about the Eagles.
Getting
'Cause if
ready
you lose
to
to
take
a
this week off, rest
a
up.
bad team, they have a bye week this week.
That's on by.
Thank goodness for them.
That's on by. They'll be in action again, I
Need
believe, on the
that.
17th against the Eagles.
The old man's gonna need to rest up.
I did sleep through the game on Sunday.
It's probably for the best.
It is what it is. I was very tired. I woke up. I said, that's a shame. Then I just thought about the Super Bowl back in February, and I said,
Yeah.
yep, we're still Super Bowl champions.
There's
So it's pretty exciting.
one undefeated team left. I thought you were only moving ahead. I didn't think you were looking back. I thought you were only looking to the Eagles.
So I looked down. I was
Oh,
looking down.
I got you.
I was just,
I got you. There is one team that's still undefeated.
Yes.
Yep. San Francisco 49ers had a big one against Seattle.
big win
And
against the
they have been
You're
coming
looking
up
ahead.
against Seattle.
Well, that's what I was just
And,
going to check on, actually, that you keep talking about it.
We're excited about it. Russell Wilson's the best quarterback in the league, so it'll be a tough test for him. But
Yeah.
Jimmy G's up for the challenge.
Well, do you think they're even the favorite, even though they're undefeated? Do you think that the 49ers are the favorite going into
We're
the
not playing this game again, are we?
Well, you were
Is
so
it
good
at
at it
Seattle?
last week.
It's at Seattle, I believe.
Just
right?
curious, you think what the line will be?
I think
mean,
that
you're
Seattle
talking about
will
the
be
best
better.
team in the league. Should
I-
go into.
That's okay. They're underrated,
Should
and
go-
that's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody
So do you
believes
think-
in us. What was that? The Eagles mantra.
So,
Patriots
this is
mantra,
Monday Night
everyone
Football, too?
believes in us. Oh. Yeah, the big stage.
Are you sure the game's in Seattle? You know where this
No,
game is?
I don't know where the game is. Are you looking it up, or what are you doing?
Yeah, because we're gonna play the game.
Oh, okay. Here
We're
we
gonna
go.
play the game. It was 0-5 last week.
It's gonna be a tight game.
NFL scores. Let's just find out to make sure.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure, because that's important. Because you could miss it. You're gonna miss
Because.
it. The game is in San Francisco.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That's worth 3 points, right?
Yeah, that you got that. That's
So-
one. You got one right. There you go.
So San Francisco's got to be a 4-point favorite.
6.
All right. Good.
That's like underestimating your own team.
That's okay.
I would think I'm gonna take
Okay.
Seattle on the money line probably to win that game.
I mean, if you want to throw your money away, that's fine.
I mean, that's
You wanna just
plus
give it to
2
me?
Well, I would give you getting plus 220.
Okay.
So $100 bet would
Yep.
give me 220. $10 bet would give me 22.
Do you want to just
$1
give me
bet
$10?
give me $2.20. Depends on how much you want.
Oh, that might be a good one. The Niners are good. I don't. Kyle Shanahan, coach of the year. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Do you want to pick another game, or you're all set picking games?
I don't like that game.
How about
I
this
wasn't
one?
very good at it.
How about the Giants are at the Jets this week?
Oof. Oof.
They're calling it the toilet bowl.
They should be.
Couple of brutal. I mean, the Jets laid.
Well, the Giants are
Can you
good.
lay back-to-back eggs like they
How
have?
did they beat the Cowboys? How did the Jets beat the Cowboys?
Miracle.
A
Miracle at the Meadowlands.
shocking to me. The Giants have got to be favored, and they have to be. What? No?
I'm waiting for a number.
I think the Giants are favored by 4.
This is one of your better picks ever.
This is good.
Giants by 2.5.
All right.
That's
All right.
pretty good.
That's
That was-
good.
you're good
My
at
last 2 were pretty good.
I thought that one was a tough one actually, because the game is at the same. The Jets
Yeah,
are the
but-
home team,
But I mean, come on, the Jets are just garbage. The Jets, Miami is trying to lose.
are the Jets worse?
And-
But they can't be worse than they were 3 weeks ago with that Luke Falk at quarterback. I mean, the week after
They are.
They can't be worse.
The Dolphins are trying to lose, and they beat them handily.
I feel bad for Jets fans. I really do. People that are raising their children as Jets fans.
I mean, you feel it's
Feel
like
there's nothing
it's
to root for.
abuse, right? I mean, same
So
with the
bad.
Reds. I mean,
God.
it's just a tough. It is tough.
Wow. Well, let's not. That's.
I don't know where to go from there. I mean,
We go back to golf quick.
yeah. Okay.
We'll talk some golf. We You just released the season pass prices for Apple. Now, you know, I must have taken 6 or 7 calls today. Probably the phone rang 10 times or 6 and 7 times for season pass pricing for next year.
Yep.
And yeah, so it's been released today. So you'll be getting a mass email from me tomorrow. Everybody who's in our database already, and we'll be going from there. But we want to thank all the people that are very excited even about 2020 because it tells us in 2019 we did a pretty good job here at Lyman Orchards. I mean, look outside. Darren's done an amazing job.
They're out there chopping leaves today. A lot of leaves.
Leaves. Probably had some lumber falling in the past couple of weeks from the trees.
We lost a big willow down here on 15.
Oh, it's too bad.
I think those willows are cool trees, but they're super fragile.
Willows and birches.
Yeah.
Very fragile. Too bad there wasn't the pine trees.
I know.
They all blew over. I feel
Look at these ones right here gotta go. The
Yeah.
chipper's down. The
Oh,
chipper's had a big malfunction.
Look, they're working hard.
And so,
It's like an air
that's this
conditioner in July.
time of year they get that thing going. Because they're gonna start chopping some trees.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing to do.
Have you played any golf lately?
No. No.
But you were playing so well.
Haven't swung a club. Haven't.
You don't want to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
hurt.
I went to this place. In Stamford called Z-Strict Golf Zone. Billy Casper just took over. It's in Chelsea Piers. So I hit like 10 shots in the sim. And they wanted families to come in so they could take pictures for their marketing. So I brought the family. I brought the wife.
So
I
the
brought
wife
daughters.
holding the kids,
Yeah.
and there's Jason swinging his little Nike
That's
driver.
right, yeah, and I got Ellie taking some pictures, she would not smile for anyone. Go back to our conversation 20 minutes ago about Santa Claus, and, that's kind of where we were at, so, that was my last foray into golf, and that was about 10 swings on the simulator.
You said you
Pebble
have been
Beach.
playing.
Yeah,
Oh, what? Oh, you played Pebble Beach?
Pebble Beach.
Were you warming up or something?
I might be, and test it out.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do?
What should we do?
We should plan a trip.
We should. We should plan a trip.
Where do you want to go?
What's better to go than Pebble?
Yeah, let's go.
Bandon, Pebble, let's do it.
Let's play Pebble Beach.
Alright.
When do you want to go?
January, February, sometime after the season? What do you think?
Let's go in February.
Alright, let's do it.
It'll be a Valentine's gift from our wives to us.
Do you hear that, Lise? You're getting me a gift?
Send us to Pebble Beach.
I think that's a good idea.
I don't want things.
Can
I
we
want
do it?
experiences.
Can we do a sweet spot from Pebble? Can we
I
do
think
it from like
public golf
AT&T?
course.
Yeah, everybody's taking pictures, I hear the two
Or
pictures
8.
out there.
Play
Yeah.
live.
Ooh, great idea.
That'd be awesome.
Play
That would be
Pebble.
awesome. Yeah, maybe
You ever play Pebble?
just on the simulator.
Tiger Woods Nintendo 64, I think I
Yeah,
played it a couple
yeah,
times
yeah.
or whatever, you know?
That would be something else.
That'd be pretty cool, we should do that.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it.
All right, stop. We're going to Pebble Beach in February. Definitely gonna happen. We'll do some warm-up rounds down in Stanford or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Okay, do they have that on the TrackMan?
Trackman doesn't have the rights to Pebble.
Okay, that's probably fairly pricey rights there.
No, they probably just didn't get up in rates.
No, who knows? I'm excited. Maybe we plan it like right after the tournament, so it's in nice condition. I don't wanna play when it's like not being in good shape. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely play it after the
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah.
Definitely
What's
do
the
that.
weather like in February out there?
I bet it's like it is right now here.
Cool.
Not very good.
Yeah.
We should be practicing outside.
Maybe get a
Never mind
discount?
indoors.
Alright, alright.
If we're gonna do that.
Okay. That would be fun.
Spend
Let's do it
about
up.
4 nights out there, 3 rounds of golf.
We play Spyglass or Spanish Bay. What's the yeah?
Buildings of Spanish Bay. Yeah, why not?
I like it.
All right, well, I have a lesson at 3.
Well,
It's 2:45.
you gotta go teach that lesson.
See, it's gonna be till indoors. If he wants to go outside, I'll put my jacket on. We'll rave it.
We
Luigi.
make sure. Oh yeah.
Let's come see.
How's he doing? Is he?
We'll find out.
He had the dreaded.
The Rockets?
Yeah. Yeah, for a while he battled those. Yeah.
That's not fun.
No.
Well, we'll figure out why that's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
There'll be a variety of
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
And if we can't fix it, I'll hand him a tennis racket and
You know
I'll out the door.
Yeah. Sorry, Luigi. Share the video. We're raffling off another hour of the simulator. Come out and play golf this weekend, or just bring a toy. Come out, bring a toy. Toys for Tots, $25.
Bring a toy.
And
drink
then,
some coffee.
Yeah. Stay tuned for our next price promotion.
Yes.
Pay the temperature. It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks, everybody.